Hello and welcome to Daily Records. I am Tommy Burton, and today we're going to be talking about Ella Fitzgerald sings the Jerome Kern songbook. There's Ella Fitzgerald right there. This was released in 1963, recorded in early January 1963 on the Verve label. This album was, as indicated on the cover here, featured an orchestra arranged and conducted by the great Nelson Riddle. And as the title says, it features the songs of Jerome Kern. Now, Ella Fitzgerald did a few of these songbook series albums. This was the second of those, where she worked with Nelson Riddle to record these great American songs. And the first was probably arguably better, mainly because the songs were a lot better. And it was the George and Ira Gershwin songbook. That was released in 1959. Now, they did a couple of albums of standards. Ella Swings Brightly with Nelson and Ella Swings Gently with Nelson. Those came out in between. But this was the seventh of those albums, and featuring writers like Jerome Kern of the musical theater. Now, there was also Harold Arlen, Johnny Mercer. So this is one of the few that they did where Jerome Kern didn't contribute any of the lyrics. They were written by, the lyrics were written by other people. Now, the songs that she does here, and I'll give you a rundown really quick. Let's Begin, Fine Romance, All the Things You Are, I'll Be Hard to Handle, You Couldn't Be Cuter, She Didn't Say Yes. Then you flip the record over to side 2, and you hear I'm Old Fashioned, Remind Me, The Way You Look Tonight, Yesterdays, Can't Help Loving That Man, and Why Was I Born? And written by various lyricists, Oscar Hammerstein being one of them, Otto Harbach, Dorothy Fields. So a lot of the people that were collaborators with Jerome Kern, as well as I'm Old Fashioned, which was co-written by Johnny Mercer. So it's an interesting record. Fine playing, and it, Nelson Riddle doesn't tax the listener too hard with sort of supple arrangements that work really well. If you're fans of these sort of recent upswing of these American songbook albums, these people have gone back to have started doing, including Bob Dylan. Well, Ella did it back in the day, and this is as fine a place as any to start if you run across any of these records out in the wild. I highly recommend them. They make for great listening. She's a fine vocalist and a great interpreter. So you can't go wrong with anything with Ella Fitzgerald's name on it. So Ella Fitzgerald sings the Jerome Kern songbook. Do you know this album? What do you think? Comment down below. Like, subscribe, share. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter. It's TommyBurton75. In the meantime, I'll see you all again tomorrow with another Daily Record.